great.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I was gonna say something, but it's a bit racist, so I didn't say it.
What? What
I
did you
wasn't
say?
saying I wasn't saying Happy New Year, but that's I didn't say
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll
it.
make sure. Sorry, I had to cut that bit out, everyone, so you don't know what he said.
I
You don't
did
know
tell
what?
you. I did tell you it's a bit racist. So I didn't want to say it, but you forced me.
Fucking hell. I'll tell you what, it's a lot different where you are than where we are here.
Why?
Sun shining, nice little
What's it?
trees in the background. What? What does that mean?
No, I'm just looking. You sound look moody, but the sun's in my eyes, so that's why.
No, as soon as you got on the thing, you looked like you got out of the bed the wrong side. So,
No, no, no. I just come from the gym, so no. No, it's a little bit sunny, but not great. Better than UK though.
well, look, obviously this was filmed on Christmas Eve, but it is Christmas Day by the time this goes out. So this is, yeah, very
Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrate it. Happy holiday to who don't celebrate it. And, thank you guys for the support this year and the previous years. Have a great one. Have a turkey and me.
have a turkey on you. Why did you dress up? Like, I thought you was gonna make some sort of effort, like wear some red and white and things.
I'm neutral with the old Christmas thing. I'm neutral. You get me?
Oh,
I'm a neutral guy, so yeah. I'm
okay.
sure for the kids. I'm probably a bully to dress up as Santa Claus later, so let's see.
Have you ever dressed up as like Jamaican Santa Claus?
Once there was a fancy dress party.
Yeah. Did you go up,
And
wear the beard and the full like had the sack on the back and all that? Yeah.
I had a sack, but it wasn't on my back though.
And you're
You
sick. You understand?
don't know what Santa did in sack, boy.
Um, all right, let's get into it. It's been a bit of a funny year for you, isn't it, really? 2025?
Yeah, what is it? One or two fights last year I had? I can't remember. Two, right? Or one? I don't know.
I think you had two this year, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Two.
Yeah, not your ideal 2025, but it is what it is, and you move or we move.
Yeah, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. It's a bit boxing. And, I'm just happy and be privileged to fight different generational top fighters from different generation, man. So I'm happy with that. At the end of the day, it's a bit boxing, train hard. The fight didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And that's it. We move on. We move on. I still got a little bit left in me. So we'll move on. I like to move forward. You can't change the past. The only person that benefit from digging the past is archaeologists and scientists. So I'm not either. So I like to move forward.
Are you disappointed that you didn't get a fight in before the year's out again? Like there was talk of you fighting in December. You're disappointed you didn't get to do
Kind
that.
of pissed because your man Derek Donkey Chisora, he just doesn't have a brain, bro. He's a tough man, brave guy, and that, but he's just stupid. He's just so stupid. I just, and he's just getting older. I don't know what he's doing. He's just so stupid. He's so stupid. We had a deal in place. I think was done. Flew to England to promote a fight, and then he just decided that he wasn't happy there and then. So he said, why waste my time? Just say you're not happy. We still need to negotiate. Let the people behind the scenes do their thing. You don't just go out public and start calling out promoters and TV and stuff. That they don't promoters don't like that. So they just sort of said, fuck it. Derek's an idiot and whatever. So fight got thrown out the window, and let's see. We keeps messing about. Wanted 50-50. I gave him 50-50. He wanted to give me 6 weeks notice. I said, okay, fine. I'll fight in 6 weeks. He just Derek tries to be a bully, and if he can't bully you, he doesn't things don't go smooth. If he bullies you and then you just say, yeah, 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 I'm not scared, then it goes smooth. But with him, he has those try to bully me, he never works. So he just but it's publicly he said he don't want to fight me again because I whoop his ass twice. So I don't know if a sudden he wants to fight me and he doesn't want to fight me. So surprise, surprise. I'm gonna have to show him what's in Santa's sack.
Oh God. Did you have a plan B though? Like obviously when the Chisora thing didn't happen, did you have ever a plan B, or could there have been a different opponent that you could have faced this month?
We was looking for different opponents, but then there's none that really, because I'm at a stage of my career now where I need a certain dancing partner. You know what I mean? Obviously, Derek was a good one to obviously to put on a big fight to make money to get the people's juices flowing and stuff. But I can't just fight anyone at this stage of my career. So no point me fighting a gatekeeper or road level journeyman or anything like that. Because they're the only ones you can get short notice. They gave me 6 weeks notice to the fight. I said, yeah, let's go. You know, there's not a lot of people you can replace with a 6 weeks notice. You know what I mean? So there wasn't. And then the thing is, because he was stupid, he got pissed off the promoters and the TV as well. So there's like, this guy's messing about. So kind of lost the date. And then we're talking about fighting Feb 14th, lost that date again because he's messing about. So now Frank is working and then a couple of opponents. So I'm waiting for a phone call from him. Hopefully, should be a big one. But let's see. Well, Derek is still in place, so let's see what happens.
Um, After your loss in August, did you consider what you was going to do? As in, did you think about whether you was going to fight again, or were you adamant that you was always going to fight again
I was
after?
gonna fight again. Listen, there's lots of things surrounding that fighting happen. You know more than most people, obviously.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not gonna take nothing from Moses' performance away and say this and say that. But one thing I learned, complaining, no one wants to hear complain. No one cares about complaining. But I knew I was gonna fight again. We lose or draw anyway against that fight. You know what I mean? I knew I was gonna fight again because, there's X, Y, and Z happened before the fight and stuff. So yeah.
It's not my business to talk about your situation in August, but why didn't you come and say anything out publicly?
There's nothing to say. I had the fight. I got caught early. Got caught cold, and that's it. There's not much to say because you don't sound like a sore loser or someone that starts to. I always cuss people for making excuses and getting public with stuff. So I'm not gonna start doing that now after I probably belittle people who's that. So I'm not gonna start saying, yeah, this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. I'm just being honest. The kid's good. He fought well. He caught me early, and he just carried on throwing. Obviously, I think I could have fought on. The fight could have gone on a bit longer or whatever. I'm an experienced guy. I've been down before in fights and got up and win. You know, I've been down heavier than that in fights before and got up and win. So. I thought the field could have given me more of a chance as an experienced guy to fight on, but it is what it is.
How good is he in your opinion, Moses?
He's quick, he's not as fast as what I thought he was. Obviously sometimes you start buying the things everybody's saying he's fastest and he's not fast. You can see the fight I started to land the first jabs in the fight, and I was like, okay. It's not as quick as what I thought he was. And not as explosive what I thought it was. But then obviously I got away a little bit from the game plan because we had to make some last minute adjustments in camp because a few things happened and this and the other. And so I got away from that and then I got caught.
But yeah, look, that's all in the past now, and obviously
Hmm.
a week away from the start of 2026. So, I mean, you're going to roll the dice again. What's the target for 2026 then? Is it just, I mean, are you still hopeful of getting another shot at the world title? Is it about earning the most money, or what is it for you?
I'd love to get a shot at the world title again, but also it's about having money as well. But I'd love to. There's like a couple of guys left from my generation that I haven't fought. Wilder's one of them. Wilder and the Riz. Those kind of guys. I love to fight those kind of guys. And I fought everyone from my generation. I fought people from generation before me and generation after me. So yeah.
What about Gerald Miller?
Yeah, if he wants to fight, I don't mind. Listen, if it makes sense, then I'm not gonna start picking and choosing. I never picked and choose who I fight. I was wanting the best fight with the best rankings and a fight that makes sense and make me closer to the destination I want to be. So yeah, whatever, whoever, whatever.
Yeah, obviously Wilder returned. When was it? A few months ago now, and obviously he's kind of put himself kind of back in the mix. He still wants to be. I think there'd be a great fight between yourself. There's talk. Chisora wanted to fight Wilder. I'm sure you would have seen that a little while ago. That
Mm.
that he wanted to fight Wilder for.
People would rather see me fight Wilder than Cesaro, though. I think they'd rather say Cesaro see me and Cesaro fight than Cesaro and Wilder.
Yeah, I mean, I think Wilder for either of you is a good fight. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't know what the public would prefer in terms of for Derek's 50th fight. That's a great fight, but you against Wilder is also a great fight.
Let's put a poll out and see what they want. Me and Chisora for 50. I Chisora and Wilder for 50. Or me and Wilder. I Derek and Wilder. See, the fans will decide.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that this year before the year's out. We'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what about Coley? Does that interest you?
Coley's just Coley's a hard sell. It's a fight that I would have, but it's just a hard sell. How can he be two-way world champion and been main event only 2 or 3 times? It's a hard sell. Cruiserweight world champion, Bridget world champion. Almost fight as Lanka Coley headline, including the last one last week. He headlined against Tate last week, which is a joke. He headlined against Billam Smith. I think was it Billam Smith when he lost the
Yeah.
title,
Yeah.
and then he headlined against another guy. I think. Yeah, he headlined against that guy in Poland, the guy who won the Bridgeweight title from Runsky, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I don't think he's at that any more times. If I'm it's just a hard sell. It's just negative. Lorenzo Cole is just the negative zone. That's it. He's just negative. He looks negative. He shaves negative. He boxes negative. He fights negative. He just looks. He looks like he stinks to me. He just looks negative. He just looks big and clumsy and negative. He's just a negative guy. He just looks. It's a hard sell. It's just a hard sell. It's a fight that I'll have if it makes sense, but it's just hard to sell. It's like the kind of guy that it's just when you still got Lorenzo Cole, I just think, literally.
So it doesn't really interest you then, that one.
No, not really. I don't see it getting anything from fighting Lorenzo Cole. But if it's there, it's there. But I don't like. It's not a fight. I think. Okay, well, I'm fighting because he's an exciting fight. He's a big puncher. People raving about him. He sells tickets. He's got a title. He holds good rankings. I don't, no, just no. But whatever. And,
What
he should fight Richard Riekpo. He run away from Richard Riekpo. And why don't you fight Richard Riekpo? If you fight Richard Riekpo and beat him, I'll fight him after that.
well, he's ranked within the WBC, isn't he? Obviously, they ordered him in the Itauma. I mean, the Itauma's
hmm
obviously fighting Jermaine Franklin, but the WBC ordered a fight between a
I'm
Cody.
sure Atama have no interest in that fight because he just like it doesn't bring anything to anyone's career, really. No. Like I can he be two-weight world champion? He struggled to get fights and struggled to, and he's young and he's in a winning streak, but it just struggles because he's just negative. He doesn't really bring much value apart from cuddles. That's all he does. He should be a professional cuddler.
What do you think about Itauma and Franklin?
Good fight, very good fight. They Billy Moses good. They've been in very good. I wish I had that sort of management and promotion through my career. They're billing perfectly. They're billing perfectly. Being perfectly, giving the right fights at the right time, and they're spending money on him and they're promoting him and billing him perfectly. They his his learning resume is amazing. It's getting so far.
You, you think obviously the main reason why they want to put Franklin in with Itauma is that yourself and Joshua couldn't stop Franklin. Do you expect Itauma to stop Franklin?
I don't really think so. That doesn't make sense because I beat Franklin and he beat me. So he beat the man that beat the man. So doesn't make sense. That doesn't make no sense. It's just that they run up opponents for him and you have to step up to a higher level because they promote him so well and he's done so well. They run up opponents for him, so they have to try and spin this yarn, this story to make the fight sellable because Jermaine Franklin lost to both me and AJ, and then he lost to another guy, and then he won. And then so I don't really. He should have fight someone else to be honest, but it's a good fight for him,
Mm.
you know.
But it must be hard to match him as well. He's not even 21 yet, and obviously it must be now
Mm.
very difficult after yourself and now Franklin. It must be difficult to match him at this stage of his career.
Yeah, of course, people want to get paid to fight. I'm sure people fight, but that's when they get paid. It's a business. People fight, that's when they get paid. It's up when you knock guys out and you're stopping guys and you're doing well, then people start pricing themselves out.
Mhm.
You know.
Did you watch
Hmm.
AJ and Jake Paul?
Yeah, I did. That was mad. That was mad. That was mad. I stayed up to 1 o'clock. Then I said, "What the hell am I staying up for this fight? I know exactly what's gonna happen." So I went to bed and woke up watching in the morning. I stayed up. Last night watched was the ladies fight. Those two ladies that went in, they had both had cuts. I said, and I said, "What am I staying up for this fight? I know exactly what's gonna happen." Jake Paul stands no chance. But then I watched it the next month. I was like, he actually did way better than I thought he would have did. But people forget Jake Paul, well, rostered Ohio State roster, so he's tough. He's not as good boxer as good skill, but he's tough. You know, wrestling is a very competitive sport in America, and to be a Ohio State wrestling level, you have to be they're physically tough and physically strong. You know, so yeah, he was tough. That's why he survived in there. He did what he had to do in there. You know? He got tagged with a few shots. And he did extremely well. AJ did poor.
In those situations where the fighter is that negative and had those kind of tactics, he went to ground a few times,
Hmm.
etc. I don't think people quite understand it. It doesn't matter who you are; it's quite difficult. People expect AJ within 20 seconds to literally, with the first punch thrown or the first jab thrown, just to knock him out. It's not that easy, is it? When a fighter is kind of going in there to just survive.
It's always easier to beat someone that's coming to win than someone that's in there to survive. But they should have known that. They should have known that Jake Paul is never going to come to win. But it's just mad that AJ couldn't cut the ring off. He just made him run. He couldn't cut the ring off and hit with punches, and he was swinging and missing a few times. And obviously Jake Paul was hitting with a few punches. I was like, hmm? I was surprised that you know. And I was surprised that it took so much runs to get him out of there. And then when he did knock him out, he didn't knock him out. He broke his jaw and stuff, but Jake was alright. He just sort of just got up and just said, "My jaw is broken." He didn't get sparked. You know, I was kind of surprised. I was very surprised. Cause that right hand was a big one. I thought, damn, okay. He took it and get up. So maybe Jake is a physically tougher and stronger person than people think he is.
I'm assuming you don't blame Joshua for the money being talked about 40, 50 million for doing that. No. Oh.
No, no, no. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. I'll fight Jake Paul next if he wants it. I'll take that. But I'll go after him though. I'll tell you what, I'll definitely put him away 1 or 2 rounds. No way he's getting past that. Because that's like that's such a big moral victory for Jake saying that he wins so much rounds than Anthony Joshua. That's more rounds than previous world champions has been with him. That's crazy, is Mad. That's a moral victory for
Yeah.
Jake Paul. Big victory for him. Well done to him as well.
But do you think that AJ was in a situation on Friday, apart from the financial gain, but he couldn't win either way? If he knocked him out in a round, people would have said something about that. If it went a few rounds, which it did, people were going to say something about that. So he was in a situation where, no,
No, I
you
did
know,
sparked him early.
yeah.
It would just people would have been happy because people. One thing Jake Paul is smart. He doesn't give a damn if people tune in to see him win or lose. He doesn't care, you know. So as long as he's tuning in. So, but AJ as the professional two-time heavyweight champion and the guy that's beaten so much guys, so many knockout, he should have made his job to spark him in the first 2 rounds.
Mm.
Should have made his job. Just cut the ring off. And he can run as much as you want. Cut the ring off and just apply pressure and just bash him up. But AJ seemed a little bit gun shy at times and a little bit unsure of himself. At times it was surprising. And then a few times he went in and then he sort of like thing and then Jake threw overhands and they caught him. I was like, hmm? He could have just literally he could have had a blindfold and just walk around the ring and just whenever he bumps into him, just throw a few punches. He could have win.
Well, look, it is what it is, and I suppose
I'm sure
Joshua.
you got different I'm sure you got different opinions of mine. Just say yes.
No, listen, I watched it. I watched it when it was on. I haven't re-watched it. I don't think there's any sense in re-watching it. But yeah, I thought he went in there. Jake's style and what how he made that fight just made it very. I know what you're saying about Joshua wasn't cutting off the ring. I think there was only one punch that was thrown in that first round as well. I think it there was hardly anything happening in them first couple of rounds. But I don't know. I think people are kind of not forgetting that Jake Paul has been training as a professional fighter with professional people for 5 years now. I know he's not fought XYZ, but he's been training as a fighter for 5 years. This ain't like a regular YouTuber that's just come off the scene last year that's going in with Joshua. Do you know what I mean?
Hold on. You're talking about elite of the elite, someone
I I agree.
that
I
was the
agree.
guy and still is one of the guys, you know what I mean? So as someone who's knocked out so many people and been built from GB, you talk about Olympic champion, world champion.
I agree.
Is
I agree. But
AJ should have dealt with him properly.
possibly, yes, he should have done. In hindsight, he should have done. But I just feel like this isn't Jake Paul going into this fight wasn't just like, and people going on about him being a YouTuber, isn't the same as like some TikToker that's just come started boxing last year. He's been doing this for 5 years.
He's tough, and like I say, he's also already a state wrestling level, which is tough. It's actually one of the toughest state for wrestling, and to be that level, you have to be tough. You can't be a punk. You know, Terence Crawford will tell you, he wrestles at a higher level. He's tell you have to be tough, physically tough. So he's clearly a tough guy. He's a tough guy, and I got more respect for him finding out that he's done that as well.
And also, Dillian, most people that sparred Jake Paul that I've spoke to, the first thing they say is he's better than what you think. I'm not saying that's going to be great or whatever. I'm
Mm.
saying he's better than what you think when you're actually sparring him. How heavy they're going in with the sparring, that's up for debate. But this ain't just some guy that's just come off. Do you know what I mean? He's not like,
You, you know what's mad? One thing that was bothering me. Why did Lorenzo Coley go to help Jake to get ready for AJ? And AJ is the one that bust Lorenzo Coley in the scene and gave him a name and brought him on the scene. I don't understand. That's mad. There's no loyalty in this game at all, is it? I don't mean what Lorenzo Coley. He's a snake. He's a rat. You know, he's a rat. Listen, he's a rat. Imagine Fabio doing that to me. He'd never do that. Lorenzo Coley's a rat. And I want people to see him for what he is and say he's a rat. You know, anyway, there's cheese rats is not too far behind.
yeah,
What do you
well,
think? What do you think about that?
well, to be honest, with you, I didn't really kind of think of the whole AJ and a Cody relationship when he went to spar him. Didn't really think anything of it, to be honest with you.
So really,
I'm sure loads of other fighters have gone into camp um, when they've had some sort of relationship or friendship with someone.
yeah, but he went in giving Jake advice on how to be AJ because he knows AJ. That's mad. Going to spar someone and then giving, oh yeah, AJ does this, or he trains like this, or he eats like this. Because obviously, when him and AJ was quite close friends, so he's probably trying to give Jake all kind of secrets and, oh yeah, da. So that's the rat side
Yeah,
of it. It's not the
you're
sparring
saying
side of it.
probably. You don't know he's been.
No, definitely. Told you that guy is moving. That guy is a rat.
Okay.
I should send him some cheese for Christmas. Send him a block of cheddar or something.
But yeah, that was what it was. What do you think about rumors about Tyson Fury potentially fighting Makhmudov?
That's mad. Why would he fight Motman?
I did some rumors. I don't know how if there's any truth in it. I did ask Frank Warren. He declined to comment recently. Um, yeah,
He should just come back and fight AJ straight away. And I don't listen. Tyson does better with better fights than he does with these kind of joke fights. He might fight Motman and get knocked down and all of that.
well, it's
I
not a
think he should
joke
fight.
fight, then, is it?
Huh?
What do you mean joke fight? It's not a joke fight, is it?
Bro, he should just fight AJ.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
agree.
joke
I
fight.
agree.
It's
Listen,
a joke. It's a joke fight compared to AJ fight. He should fight AJ.
yeah, no, I agree. They should just make that
I know
happen.
it's been
Stop
out.
fucking
It's
about
been
it.
out for a while. If everyone wants a warm up, but sometimes you see Tyson Fury of fight warm up and almost get knocked out in the warm ups. You know.
Yeah, no, do you know
But
what? With Tyson Fury, you're right, because he spent that much time out the ring, had those fights when he come back against Seferi and Pianetta, which didn't really tell us a lot, and then had that fight with Wilder. So yeah, I get that with Fury, I get that.
I,
But
I get it's the training camps, it's the camps, it's the time in camps and time with the coaches and time in the gym more than the actual fights itself. But it's a fight AJ. It's just fight the way he goes on, the way he talks about the AJ fight and it's easy and this. It's just fight AJ.
Mm.
That story, been on for so long, come back and beat up AJ, it's a great story.
Are you still bothered about fighting AJ or not?
I would definitely fight AJ. I'd definitely fight AJ. I'd definitely fight AJ. But let's see. Let's see. But I got to fight for you. I got to fight for you. How about this?
Go on.
Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate for a comeback fight. How about that? How about that?
Well,
That's
we don't.
that's a massive fight. That's a massive fight.
That's a
That's
huge
fight.
fight.
So
No, listen, that's a huge fight. Yeah,
it's
I
almost
agree.
as big as an AJ Jake Paul.
I don't know whether Tate's going to come back to fight though. We don't know, do we?
I think Tate will come out to fight. Tate's always been a fighter. He's always had a fighter's mentality. But I think good life and fame and stuff probably took that away a little bit. But he still wants to fight, but he's just been at the ring a long time. I think if you're a fighter deep down, you're gonna fight.
Did you watch the fight with Chase Lamore?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I suppose the fairest comment to say, or the most diplomatic answer is, it wasn't what we
Hmm.
expected it to be. But I mean,
He did it right early and they just get tired. This is boxing.
yeah,
Boxing,
first couple of rounds he was doing all right. Yeah.
it's about muscle memory and lungs and stuff like that. You understand? Obviously, you could tell he was all right for 1 or 2 rounds, and then after that, he just went. And that's what it is. When you get that, that's why you need one more fights and combat fight. Unless when you retire, you keep training. But who knows what he was doing all these years and what he done to his body? So maybe he caught up to him.
But yeah, I actually did speak to Tate about it. He said before the fight about the Jake Paul fight, and that is, I think that's where they were angling to before
Hmm.
what happened on Saturday night. But that's a, yeah, that is that's still a big fight in that world. Yeah.
It's a massive fight in the Misfits or whatever. It's massive. Just as big as him and versus AJ.
How happy are you for our new WBO heavyweight champion, Mr.
Yeah.
Fabio Wardley?
Fab's the man. I'm over the moon. His story is like it's the kind of story that one day they make a movie about, write a book about. It's amazing. The whole thing is amazing from the start to now, and the thing is, he's not finished it. There's still so much more to come. You know, that's a fight I'd love. I'd love him to fight Anthony Joshua now. That'd be a good fight. That'd be an amazing fight if he fight Anthony Joshua. I think he beats him. That'd be a great fight.
Mm.
That'd be a good
Unlikely
fight.
to happen, though, isn't it?
I don't know why is it unlikely. They spoke about the fight. I mean, rumors that he might fight Rico Verhoeven or
Yeah, there
something.
are
Or
rumours of
nothing.
that. Yeah, next year. Um,
Why? Just fight Fabio. Why would you fight that guy?
Fabio, you just touched on it there. I mean, just what's happened to Fabio over the years has been written off many fights. He was written off against Justice Hooney. We saw what happened there. Written off against Joseph Parker more recently. It's going to be hard to back against this guy.
Mhm. I want him to fight AJ Usyk to be honest. Those are the two fights that I want him to fight next. Yeah.
You're not surprised Usyk relinquished that belt?
No, Usyk's smart. I was Usyk smart because Fabio gets a belt, he make 1 or 2 defense or one defense. Fight Usyk next. Usyk beats him. Then Usyk's 3-time undisputed heavyweight world champion. No one's ever done that. That's history. No one, no one's ever done that. You know, no fighting history has done that. It's smart business.
mm,
It's great. It's smart, and he knows he's the man, so it's easy for him to get a fight against anyone.
mm. Any word, comment on Joe Parker? This is a
I,
bit of a
I,
situation.
I don't know. It's just sorting his things out. I don't like to jump to conclusion. Obviously, I could say, "Oh yeah," because I'm Fabio's man. Say, "Yeah, this." No, I don't know what's happening. People, as human beings, as people, we like to do that and start to belittle people and start to throw mud on people's name. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, and then if he's wrong, he's wrong. But sometimes you don't mean because you're accused of being wrong that you're wrong. You know what I mean? And Joe's always been a good fighter, a solid fighter, and a fair fighter. So I don't know. Maybe it's the people around him or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. So ain't really got much to say. But whatever I gotta say, good luck to him. Hopefully, he can prove his innocence and come clear. That's it. Because it was a good fight. He fought good. I don't want nothing to take away the performance that he put up and the performance that Fabio put up. You understand?
Mm.
Because Fabio put up another performance. Because Joe hit me some shots. Joe hit me some shots that I was just thinking to myself, damn. Joe hit me some good, clean, fast shots, and Fabio stood up from them. So I don't. Sometimes this controversy takes away from the actual fights. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, listen, we'll wait to see how that situation pans out.
Exactly, exactly.
Um, all right. What you doing Christmas Day, as in today?
That isn't it, Chris. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yes. No,
Fuck, what's
no.
wrong with you? It's filmed yesterday, but it's going out today, so I'm
I
talking.
know, I know. I was moving mad. Sorry, I was moving mad. Sorry. That's why I caught myself. But Christmas Day, just gonna hang out with the family and that. I might go gym. I'm gonna go gym because I try and work out every Christmas. I've done it for the last 20 years. Go gym or run or whatever, but it's easy enough to run it for a minute. So I'm gonna go gym, work out, spend some time with the family, cook some food for them, for the kids and that. My brothers is here, kids is here. So yeah, just gonna make some food for them, chill out, maybe go for a walk around town. That's it. When we fall asleep, drink some Guinness punch and fall asleep.
What what does anyone buy you for Christmas? Like, what do they get you?
Nothing. I'm not really a receiver, man. I'm a giver.
Yo, man. Yo, man.
uh,
Oh, dear, dear, dear. No, what does anyone
nah,
buy you? I'm being serious. Like, what would like your loved ones?
no,
If they wanted to get you something, what would they get you?
anything. They just give me simple stuff. I just think anything, man.
Like
I'm
a
not
comb?
really.
Does someone buy your comb or something?
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm saying I don't know, comb or links Africa, like what I used to get back in the day.
No, no, you're moving kind of mad. I don't like where this is going, bro.
No,
This
I'm
is,
being
no,
serious.
I think the same way you just set me up with the August comment, you might be trying to set me up here.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
setting you
bro.
up with no comment. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying to
no,
you.
no. You be trying to set me up sometimes. No, bro. I'm nothing.
No, I'm
I
just
don't.
saying.
No,
Hold
nothing,
on.
nothing. They don't buy me nothing, nothing. No, no, no,
No,
no, no. No, they don't buy me nothing.
that's a
No.
normal question. Fucking hell. Like,
I
what I'm
don't
trying to
trust
set
you,
you up for
bro.
anything. I promise you, I wasn't. I just wanted to know what people would buy.
I want a 5'11" Sri Lankan blonde.
What is that? What are you talking about? What's that?
A 5'11" Sri Lankan blonde.
Oh,
A blonde lady from Sri Lanka that's
yeah. I
5'11".
don't know if there is a blonde lady from Sri Lanka.
You never know that. Maybe. That's what I'm saying. That's unique.
Do
That's
you
a
know what
gift
would be
that we don't
really
ever
good,
get.
good content? Do you know what would be really good
Go on.
content if me and you did this, yeah?
We
Right?
should do a tour around Sri Lanka.
No, we should, like coming to America, going to find my
Yeah,
wife because I'm single, yeah? Imagine we went to somewhere in Sri Lanka, Colombo, yeah? Coming to Colombo, yeah? Coming to Colombo, yeah?
bro.
Bro, listen
If
to
you
me. I'll be Akeem, you can be Semi, yeah? And we'll go around and we'll tour all the villages and we'll try and pick my bride. What do you reckon?
Nah, bro. I'm not trying to end
What?
up in jail, bro.
What?
I'm
Come
not
on.
trying to end up, I'm not trying to end up in tribal prison, bro.
I'll tell you what, can we do it when you've retired from boxing?
I'll do a tour with you.
Yeah?
But you need to get married before then, bro. You're
Oh,
not
no,
getting
no,
young,
no,
bro.
no,
You
no, no, no,
you're
no,
older
no,
than
listen.
Derek Chisora, bro.
Good morning, my neighbors.
Bro, you're
Fuck
older than Derek.
you.
Bro, you're older than Derek Chisora, bro. You need to get married now, bro. Any single lady is out there, DM Coogan is looking for a wife. He wants to get married.
I do think
Bro,
this will be great content. Please put your note in the comments. Me and you gang for like two
I'll
weeks
do that.
in
I'll
Sri
do that.
Lanka just to look for my wife.
I'll do that. But that's mad though. But you have to be careful because it maybe be a honey traps boy, thinking that you because you're famous. Says
I don't think I'm famous in Sri Lanka.
you're famous. You're famous. You're what's mad. You're actually more famous than some boxers. It's mad, isn't it?
Not really, no.
Yeah, you are, bro.
I'm
You
not
are,
really, no. I'm not saying
bro.
it's mad. I'm saying
A
I
lot of
don't think
people
I
know
am.
Coogan from IFLTV, bro. A lot of people know.
Why did you
You're
do the
famous than some
accent?
boxers.
Why did you do
Well,
the accent?
because your name is mad, so I gotta try Coogan from IFLTV in it.
I don't think I am. I don't. I just think,
Bro, you are, bro. You are, bro.
I don't think I am.
You're just not as whatever I'm looking for. You're just not as bullshit like ADN. ADN likes to say, "Yeah, I'm famous," but you're not. But you actually,
I'm not
almost
even.
Instagram. Let me see what's Instagram followers here. Hold on.
I'll tell you how
Let,
many I've got. I'll tell you how many
let,
I've got.
let's see this. Okay, let's see this. Go on, tell me what Instagram followers you have. Let me see.
One
How much?
166. It's like, yeah.
Let's just look at some random box. Hold on. Who are we gonna look up? Just give me a name.
I don't know. Whoever.
Hold on. I know what I'm gonna look at. Let's see. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Where's this guy? Hold on. Hmm. Hmm.
The fuck are you doing?
Wait, I'm finding someone, bro.
What are you doing with your
Bro,
iPhone 7?
you got more followers than this guy, bro.
Who? All right. Okay. Shout out,
You
Big
got more
Frank.
follow. No, bro. That's Fraser Clark, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, look, it's
He's a boxer. You're more famous than him, bro.
just
Where's
because
the camera?
just because I've got more Instagram followers doesn't mean I'm more famous than someone.
Yeah, bro.
Doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that.
He's an Olympian, and you're more famous than him, bro.
In
Let's
my
look at
in Sri Lanka.
let's look at the current British champion and see. Just proving all famous here. Hold on. What's this guy's name? Let's see. I can't find him. It was on here somewhere. Oh, there you go. Let me see.
You're mad.
It's mad. It's mad. I can be more famous than these guys and
No, I
they're
said
actually
you're mad. I
boxers.
didn't say it's mad. I said you're mad.
Bro, look at it, bro. 11,000 followers, bro. I can't be more famous. And he's a current British heavyweight champion, bro.
All right.
Okay, I
That
can't be
means
more famous than
nothing.
him.
That followers mean nothing like
It
that.
does, bro. You're famous, bro. You're famous. You're big man Coogan.
All right, but are you agreeing to come away with me to Sri Lanka to do this?
1,000,000%. One
We'll
million
call
percent.
it
Sign me up.
coming to Colombo, yeah? And
Coming to Sri
we'll
Lanka,
dress
bro.
up in your traditional Jamaican attire, my traditional Sri Lankan attire. Let's do it.
But I might get rushed, bro.
You're not getting rushed. You're with me. It's like imagine me
Uh,
walking around Brixton, yeah, with you.
we,
I'm cool.
we're going both the Sri Lankan thing, bro.
Hmm.
You know that long gown thing with the mud shoes, the mud no shoes. You know when you do the thing hit, and then you let stamp the shoes. What's the thing called?
That's no, you're talking. No, it's not Sri Lankan.
Oh, sorry. Same but different. Okay.
Same but different.
Hmm.
Right, I've got to go and put out some cookies and carrots and stuff for the reindeer.
And then
Yeah.
make you bring the chimney in your house.
Imagine you coming down the chimney.
I definitely won't fit down the chimney. No way.
What?
I won't fit the chimney. I'll take a shit down the chimney though.
You're grim. You are so grim. Right, just before we go,
Tell
we're
me.
going to do a little game.
Bro, you always
Hold
put me in
on,
these awkward
just chill. It's
situations, bro.
Christmas. Chill out. Right, you've got to finish the next sentence, yeah?
Tell me.
Right,
I can feel it coming
right.
in here
No.
tonight.
Stop. No. This is Christmas. Right.
Oh
Ready?
Lord.
Are you ready?
Tell me.
I'm driving home for Christmas. I'm driving home for Christmas.
I have no fucking idea.
I can't wait to see those faces. No? Right.
Bro, Christmas in Jamaica is
All
different
right.
from Christmas.
Okay. Right.
Bro.
Next one. I'm dreaming of a. I'm
Mm,
dreaming of a
I don't know. I have no idea, bro.
white Christmas. What's the matter with you? Right. Next.
Ah, tell
Right.
me.
Next one. Last Christmas.
You gave me your heart. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But the very next day,
There you go. Yes, that
you
one I
gave
know.
it away.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Little donkey, little donkey.
Derek Chisora. Oh, Derek. You're a fucking donkey. Stop being a donkey. And come and get your carrots and your spunky. Donkey. Derek. There you
Right,
go.
last two. Oh, come, all ye faithful.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Do you know any Christmas songs at all?
Bro, I don't know,
No,
bro.
don't do the whole I'm Jamaican thing. Do you know any Christmas songs?
No,
Shit.
I have not, bro. I have no idea.
Okay,
I'm gonna go and look those up to sing to the kids.
okay. You should get a Christmas tradition wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Dillian Whyte, much appreciate your time. Do you have anything to say, closing words for people that support you, people that love you, people that hate you, people that troll you, anyone?
Thank you all for the support, respect, and love. Have a Merry Christmas if you support. If you celebrate, if you don't, then do whatever you do. Just carry on doing. And God bless you. Don't drink and drive. Smoke and fly. And no condom, you die. Is that how it goes?
No, I've never heard that. Weird shit. Did you just say Merry Christmas, IFLTV?
Merry Christmas, FLTV and the boxing world and our people. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.